Hello, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Old World Blues. This is 4.0, this is a preview for it and I am super excited for it. So first of all, I want to make a quick apology that my setup is not as professional as it usually is. I usually have a green screen, I usually don't have echoing, I usually have different light settings, but I recently moved to Sweden and I'm still very much in the moving phase. I'm currently broadcasting this from a hotel. So yeah, so if some of the quality isn't quite there, that is why. Also, I will make an apology right now because I am playing this on a laptop. And having played some multiplayer Old World Blues over the weekend, I know that the laptop struggles a little bit with this. I'm hoping, because this is single player, not multiplayer, that it will be okay. But just bear that in mind. And again, I apologise if there are any issues, but I'm making do with what I can. So, this is Old World Blues, Tandy's Legacy, and we're going to jump into a single player game. We're going to press new game, and we are going to see the new bookmarks which are available. So previously, of course, we have seen the West Coast, we have seen Mexico, we've seen Texas, we've seen Utah, which must mean that the Great North is the new bit. The Great North is a land on the precipice of destiny itself, an untapped catalyst of empires wanting to rise. From the fragmented nobility of the Kingdom of Manitoba to the madness of the Canadian People's Front, or even the eerie winds of change that threaten to blow out from Calgary, there is a palpable tension that can be felt by all who call it home. As if things weren't already getting ready to heat up, to the south, more groups have appeared with unsavory ambitions. The Khan's Odyssey to Wyoming, a newly christened Montana expedition of the Brotherhood of Steel, and the mysterious Enclave situated within Macarthur Air Force Base, and a self-proclaimed king of roaches, all threaten to destroy the calm that once signified the region. And I apologise if I keep on squinting. On my screen, the text is absolutely tiny. But yeah, Old World Blues. So let's jump in, hit select on there, and we will take a look at the new suggested nations. And while this is loading, Dr. Junkie, the Hopeful Viking, Kickstar, Bamberos, D. Lee, who else we got? We've got Keen, Hihi Leon, Kingu Chan, Meering, Ukain, Symphion, Block Badger, Kaiser Basil, Charlie, Zraelion, Bin Zaint, Kachu, Logan the Scout Trooper, Yellow Pack, Tijum, Marshall All, Pops the Lad, Scrungus Fungus, Big Cormy BK, Heck, Fedora the Harbinger, Doors, Devil Feder, Imminent Tear, Stealth Archer. Thank you all very much for the follows. Brook coming in with the 29-month resub. Fun times! We've got Mastani gifting a bunch of subs to various people, which I can't see right now. Oh no, gifted a 6-month sub to Marshall. Blimey. Hooper coming in with a 18-month resub. Thank you very much for that. New version of Old World Blues. Woohoo. Heck yeah. We've got Macho coming in with a 19-month resub. Thank you very much for that, Macho. Samuel coming in with a 23-month. You are just one short of the Orange Wings. Contemporary Dreadnought. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Maudlings. Cool. So these are the suggested nations. We have got the Cause. As the immortal toils away... I'm going to move the microphone so I can actually lean in because I'm worried that I'm constantly being cut off. As the immortal toils away at the... You know what, I just move it. I'm on a laptop. I can move the freaking laptop. There we go, that's easier. As the immortal toils away at the dark machinations in Seattle, a cause has been formed by the Midwestern loyalists who seek to destroy the would-be tyrant of Seattle once and for all and secure it for a better brotherhood, unobscured by the madness of the immortal. With super mutants and other various wayward groups in their ranks, the cause seeks to serve as a dagger in the gut of the Washington Brotherhood's war machine. And they've got the glorious purpose. Huzzah! Which gives recruitable population, entrenchment speed, research speed, outpost construction, and power armor buffs. Human, mutant, or ghoul, there is a strength in us all. Strip yourselves of all notions of individuality. You are nothing but ray clay from which the brother may be born. There is no I, there is only we, and we are all that matters. They've got the Bunker Blues, as do all Brotherhood factions, and then they've got the Steel Legions, which gives an additional division attack and division defense. We've got the Rot Purges, led by Jacobia the Wrathful. In the lands of Spokane, the human remnants of Vault 100 seethe in the cold ruins, hoping and plotting to retake their birthright from the ghouls of the old country once and for all. After years of stagnation under the dynasty of Alexander the Merciless, and flanked by the raging clergy of the Wishwe Maidens, a mad infinity prophet named Samson has arrived with a plot to unite the three and strike back at the Vault once and for all.
Huzzah!
Oh wait, is this 5.0? I thought this was 4.0. The devs lied. Okay, 5.0. My bad. Let me just go and update the stream title with that. Yep. Whoop. Second screen keeps flickering in a very alarming way. 5.0. 5.0. My bad, everyone. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. Then we have got Strathcommune. In the desolations of northern Alberta, at the heart of the Canadian People's Front, lay the Strathcommune, preserving and bringing forward the ideals of the hammer and the sickle with an iron fist and a little red book in hand. She no doubt has plans to unite the various fragments and bring her ideology even further. Be warned and remember, Big Sister is always watching. Then we've got, hang on, let me just see what they've got going for them. Comrade Cheng Thought, division organisation goes down, recruitable population up, stability down, war support up. The 5-year plan, which gives bonuses to construction but reductions to production. And then the 4-year plan, which does much the same. Also Rot Purges, we didn't look at them. Legacy of Vault 100, war support 100, division defense on core plus 6, military factory, construction speed 15, civilian factory minus 10. So they are going to want to get off to a very quick start. The Eternal Quest of the Pure. Occupation appeal minus 25%. Our hatred of those twisted of radiation means we cannot choose to recruit any form of mutant. And then the War for Vault 100, division speed plus 5, training time minus 15. Yeah, they are definitely going to want to get off to a very quick start. Alright, then we've got the Montana chapter. Go, Patroclus, go forth and secure the land for the Brotherhood. The Midwestern hierarchs told him, and so he heeded the call. A new and unwanted arrival to Montana, the Brotherhood came with a mission to secure and dominate the land for the Brotherhood. However, there is dissent within the ranks. Some among them, the Sisters of Steel, believe that they have a different role to serve in the future of mankind, as protectors, not conquerors. Sisterhood of Steel, that's interesting. Then we've got the We Can Do It! Division defense on core territory plus 5, research speed. Wow, they do not like technology. Minus 15, reinforce rate plus 5. Infantry equipment. Wow, that is really cheap equipment. And also hits harder. We've got Power Armor Training Mark 4, which gives various combat bonuses and also a production cost reduction. And then Raider Reformation Mandates. Attrition down, attack up, and organization down slightly. Very nice. Next up, we have got Standing Rock. The Standing Rock tribes have held out against threat after threat for centuries. Many of them yearn for something more, a higher calling, a land reclaimed from the damnation and pollution incurred by the outsiders, raiders and other groups. Among these young warriors is Sheppa Wagner, a woman of action. She's led trading expeditions to Great Falls, treated with Crow Creek, and sailed to the Missouri on the Crescent City, but she is no pacifist. The Warriors, war support plus 20, research rate down by 5, justify war goal down by 20, construction speed, civilian construction speed down by 10, conscription laws down by 25. The Stallions who mount the world. That's a Game of Thrones thing, isn't it? Division speed plus 5, supply consumption minus 10, division attack plus 5, cavalry attack factor plus 15, cavalry speed factor plus 5. Are there cavalry in Old World Blues? Or is that new? It's 4.0 with portions of 5.0 and the 5.0 map. Okay, so it's 4 point something. Do I have any idea for a release date soon? Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to tell you. Soon, TM. Hence I have a preview. They had cavalry for one nation before. Gotcha. Okay, next up we've got the Roach King. Grafton was a peaceful town once, being on the fringes of the north. It was a friendly stop for scavengers attempting the long trek north into the Great White. The good times lasted until the man came. A maniacal man. A man who wouldn't stop laughing. A man who laid siege to the city of Grafton with an army of domesticated rad roaches. And now the man sits and ponders. What now? Rad roaches? Really? Okay. A lack of everything. Resource gain efficiency -20, production efficiency -5, research speed -5, factory output -5, infrastructure -5, and civilian factory construction speed -5. Roach heart. Attack -10, defense -10, supply consumption -5. However, roach equipment is cheaper. Okay, that is definitely interesting. We've got the Republic of Three Rivers. A younger republic of near constant odds with its neighbouring kingdom, led by Eloy Steele. The young militia commander came president had rode the wave of the position she never thought possible. With some loyal friends, the newly elected government, and with a clear mandate for action, and even the slightest bit of the oligarch settling down and easing pressure, she plans to remake the entire being of the republic, for better or worse. And there is absolutely no detail about what she can do.
Huzzah!
Then we've got Vault 37, led by Overseer Thomas. Welcome to Vault 37, your new underground home against the horrors of the atomic annihilation. Here at Vault 37, you won't have to lift a finger, as our automated Mr. Handy units will do everything. Sit back, play pool, smoke a cigar. You've earned it, champ, and let our automated protectrons keep you safe and sound. Welcome home. Crisis in Vault 37, recruitable population -1, consumer goods +3, war support -15, damage to garrisons +5. Can I check what the Vault symbol is done after I've done reading? Was that with you? No. I think you mean this one, right? Hopefully. Vault 37 sounds pretty nice. It does, doesn't it? Sounds like a good time to be had. Alright, next up we've got Big Grass. The bitter north is host to a terrible, frightening thing. The Scarlet Casket, a massive underground robo-brain facility presided by the mad machine Relcom, enamoured with ideas of communism. He has a very simple interpretation that can mean no good for the people of the world. The best way to have compliance and contentment among the working class is to turn them into machines, just as he was. Thus far, he has failed at every attempt to grow. But this shall not be the last time. He swears it. So a communist robo-brain. Huh. Robo-brain production facility, support robot platoon -5, combat robot -5. The Red Scare returns. Weekly manpower +15, stability -10, war support +5. And then the red lights upon the hill, construction speed +15%. He builds super fast. Interesting. Far Sun. Down in the dark, dank mines left behind by Alton Purges is a creature beyond remorse or sense. The mole miner. Powered by a ceaseless desire and ambition to wander and grow, the boss of the Far Sun prospectors has issued a strange, mutterable verdict. The miners would return to the surface world and take it for their own, one way or another. Mole Miner Nation. Division speed down, production efficiency up, division defense down, research down, max entrenchment up, land night attack up, damage to garrisons down, appeal to refugees very much down. That's kind of an interesting one. We've got the Highland Watch. Once, Wyoming was a calm and steady place, a haven in the wastes where time passed slow and the winds blow a gentle chill. Now, the town of Rawlins is under siege by ravenous mole miners, creatures from the dark below, and the nearby Arapaho are not about to let that happen. The cowboys of Rawlins, the Arapaho braves, fight side by side against an unending foe. Will they turn the tide and bring safety back to Wyoming? Mole miner skirmishers, +5 attack bonus, +10 attack bonus against the mole miners, and then Arapaho friendship, resource gain efficiency, resource rate, reinforce rate, and breakthrough. So cowboys and Indians on the same team. That's kind of cool. Washington Brotherhood. Have these guys been redone? I guess they have. Eternal winter shrouds the north of America, and within the blizzard a danger watches silently. Seattle is haunted by ghosts, the cast-off from the Midwest, who vengefully sit in the ruins. Elder Immortal leads his few followers to Seattle, hoping to found a new chapter. But his violent tactics and the dire situation turned the chapter into a monster. Violence, enslavement, and conscription have all become the core tenets of a dark neo-Brotherhood doctrine. The thick snowfall of Seattle is the perfect backdrop for the abductions, the murder, and the subjugation of the few who remain. Washington Brotherhood is mostly cosmetic, gotcha. And then we got Broken Coast, which I'm guessing is also cosmetic. For the seasoned wastelander, frigid outcroppings of stone and shattered pre-war vessels complement the twisted nature of the Broken Coast well, its shoreline dotted with miniature tragedies. Life along the coast is hard, and raiding is all the people here know. To them, violence is life itself. The ancestors of the current pirates of the Broken Coast endured the Great Blizzard, an event immediately following the Great War that blocked out the sky and killed untold thousands. Survival is in their blood. When settlers spot raiders from the Broken Coast, they don't fight, they run. My opinion, I like the Roach King. Seems like a kid that comes to power legit sounds exciting. Added because of geography, not because they're new. They're being reworked in 8.0. Okay, so a while away. Good question, Cheetah William. The update, is it just new nations or other things as well? I don't know. I must admit I've been rather remiss in following the dev diaries, because I usually like to kind of jump in, which I am now doing. But I was playing some Old World Blues over the weekend, so I'm not completely out of practice. Go look at Arroyo. They're not on this list. But yes, I can go and look at Arroyo. We will choose no country, and in fact this is going to be your first look at the map as well. So here we go. We've got all of the new stuff going down to like here. Interesting one, Deadline. Focusing on that. Looks like an underground bunker situation. Lots and lots of small nations, yes indeed. So my poor laptop is going to struggle a bit, I think. So we've got Arborg Junta, the Republic of Three Rivers over here. Is that... Yeah, we've got the Great Lakes coming over here, don't we? Oh no, that's down here. This is way further north than I realised. Blimey. Oh, I mean, obviously, it's Canada. So we've got Nunavut, the Iron Confederacy, Strathcommune's way up here. Great Stampede, lots of little tribes around here. Metis Congress, the Old Believers, there's the Roach King, right on the edge. Vault 37, so Roach King and Vault 37 very close. Church of the Silo. Interesting idea. Mad Train, Snow Mad, Great Stampede. The Bigger Gang. Batford Brigade, Lloyd's Ministry, Iron Confederacy, Strathcommune, White Court. The Pass Keepers. Rot Purges, here we go. So Rot Purges and Old Country hate each other. Macarthur, that's one of the... Oh no, that's the Enclave. I imagine. Yellowstone, right next door to Heaven's Gate. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting area. Heaven's Gate, High Chapel, Rot Purges, Old Country and Macarthur all in one area. Bigger Gang sounds like they might be mutants. I think you might be right. So, part of the thing with the Republic of Three Rivers was talking about the... Oh, there it is, Kingdom of Manitoba. I'm guessing that all of these guys being the same colour are vassals. Interesting. Alright, you wanted to take a look at Arroyo. Here we go, Arroyo. Let by the Chosen One. And that's all I can show you right now. Show you the full map. I can do that. There you go. So we're getting to halfway across. Did the devs have a recommendation of someone to try in particular? No. Can I click on MacArthur? I think I can click on MacArthur. There we go, I've clicked on MacArthur. Ellen Santiago, Montana's mother. Led by the intellectuals. Go East, young man. Although Colonel Rodriguez has helped develop Western Montana and brought law and order, MacArthur Research Base cannot rival the bright lights of Chicago. As one of the few scientists lamented, it felt like the visionaries of MacArthur spent their time relearning basic techniques like crop rotation instead of harnessing the power of the atom, or the FEV as they did out east. Show the NCR. I don't think there's anything new with the NCR. Since they're the core of the 4.0 update. Really? I thought it was all Montana and Wyoming. Huh, I stand corrected, I apologise. What's that? Lost Hills. Oh, it's Brotherhood. Oh, because Western Brotherhood's gone. Oh, it has been redone. I think this is the Western Brotherhood. Has she got more now? Ghosts. Oh. Oh.
Huzzah!
While the Northern Frontier is active, neither the NCR nor the She can revoke their mutual non-aggression pact. Ghosts of the Pacific. Air range. Air experience. Recruitable population. Stability. Factory output. Tech technology. Power armor tech. And infantry weaponry research speed. New Vegas and Caesar's Legion also. New Vegas. This has changed. That's the Mojave territory is the divide. New Vegas. Who's this? Mojave chapter, of course it is. I'm still really disappointed though. There is somebody very obvious missing from this area. And I really want them. Give me the boomers. Please, let me have the boomers. It's all I ask. Got the 215th, the Sons of Kaga. TV Town. Desert Rangers, you're right, it's changed. They used to be up against the Jackals and the Vipers. The Desert Rangers are now much smaller. Yakuza territories.
Huzzah!
Grabber territory, Ruby Valley, Refuge. Ripperalt, Protectors of the Security Hub, Guardians. Oh, the boomers not a game rule. I think they are. But it used to be that the boomers would basically have to be pulled out of New Vegas, but now New Vegas is so much smaller. I kind of feel like boomers would be one of these. And considering how many small nations there are, boomers could easily be added. Where are the cons now? That's a good question. I don't know. Because some of the discussion about the northern area was talking about the Khans. Yeah, the Khans went to Wyoming. Let's see if we can find them. I don't actually know where Wyoming is. I know it's not in Canada. It's that one next to Lone Tree. What's that state? Because I know that's Michigan, I know that's Illinois. What state's this? Wisconsin. I know it began with a W, that's why I was getting confused. Lone Tree, Lone Tree, Lone Tree, Lone Tree. Northern Khans. I'm not seeing any other Khans though. Bruh. Saying that to the guy who grew up in England is Dutch. I mean, I'm also American, but shh. Northern Khans are the only Khans on the map. The Great Khans are no longer. Gotcha. Remember, Yellowstone is northwest Wyoming. Gotcha. That's good to know. Because I must admit, my knowledge of this part of America, not great. Oh, this part. This bit I got. This bit I got. This bit, eh. Oh, and this bit, no idea. I know that Kentucky and Tennessee are in here somewhere. Please go back to the menu to see the West Coast. Oh, right. Can I get that through here? No. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Single player, new game, West Coast, select. Here we go. Oh yeah, she are now actually one of the suggested nations. And there's the 215th. Cool. Alright, so, New Vegas. Mr. House founded Robco before the Great War and used his wealth to build a machine to sustain his body indefinitely. Awakening late into the New Age, Mr. House took control over New Vegas, raising the tribes in his casinos up and giving them the gift of civilization. Mr. House desires to reclaim the platinum chip to activate his Securitrons within the vault and upgrade their software. Vegas is filled with snakes, and befittingly it is many people who desire to topple the lofty throne of the lucky 38. Benny and the King are the main contenders for the top, each with their own motivations. Duel at the Mojave, recruitable population down, resources market down, resistance target up. And then robotics genius. Then we got the NCR, led by Gimli. Despite the staggering losses of the Battle of the Navarro, the NCR achieved victory with the aid of the Brotherhood. Decades later, tensions with their former allies are running high, and the army has fallen from grace, becoming a mess of undertrained and under-equipped soldiers with no standardization. The Bear looks to the east with concern as reports of Caesar's Legion's rapid growth continue to flood in. To the north, the city-states grow powerful and the Republic debates intervention, while to the south, Baja and the Brotherhood continue to be a thorn in the Bear's side. Ranger Reunification Treaty, Power Armor Tech down, Special Forces Equipment up. Caesar's Legion, the cruel tyrant. Founded by a group of hostages captured from Blackfoot tribe, nobody could have realised how far Caesar would take the tribals under him. Almost 2 decades later, and the Legion is fighting numerous wars of conquest, having absorbed tens of tribes and stripped them of their identities, converting them to Caesar's cult of personality. The Legion must consider its options. The White Lakes slowly warm to them. The Hangdogs and the Twin Mothers prepare for war, and the NCR observes from a distance. However, Caesar desires the twisted heirs, as conquest will bring him closer to Vegas, his Rome. Cult of Mars. Recruitable pop down, war support up, civilian to military factory conversion speed up, military factory construction speed, of course, down. Rejection of automation. Hates anything robotic. Lost Hills. So I think this is the new Western Brotherhood. Their resounding victory over the Enclave and Navarro gave the Brotherhood much to celebrate, but the following years were punishing. Jeremy Maxon died suddenly, and his successor, Jonathan Maxon, was killed in action. The next Maxon had been sent east to DC, and so the elders were forced to choose one of their own. Maury Torm, a Navarro veteran, was chosen to lead. Brotherhood operations remain the same. Discover tech, steal tech, kill those who disagree. They're expanding their sphere of influence to include the Shi, the Mojave chapter, and the Arroyo. The NCR watches with caution. Underground hangars, haste generation up, airbase construction way down, air tech down. But I'm guessing they start with some. Nightly confusion, war support down, research speed massively down. Factory output down, but I'm guessing they get rid of that through focuses. Those evil tin cans. Resistance target up, resistance growth speed up, compliance growth speed down, required garrisons massively up. So they don't like conquering stuff. Yeah, apparently this is 4.5-ish. Like, what is the official number of this update? Because I've been told it's not 4 and I've been told it's not 5. Current update is mostly 4, so 4.2? The official number is still 4. Okay, so people were telling me it's 5 are wrong. I'll update the number again. Announce the stream on the Old World Discord as 4.0. Yeah, that's what they told me it was. 4.0 Game of the Year edition. There you go. 4 with 5 characteristics. There we go. That's the name. There we go. Old World Blues 4.0 with 5.0 characteristics preview. Boom. Alright, New Reno. And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may find yourself a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? That's a song. I recognise that. But I'm not singing. Sorry. New Reno. Do you have anything to show? Not really. Vault City. Marvels of Vault City. Research speed up. Justify War Gold Town. Medical technology research up massively. We are more fortunate than most, for we have the backing of all of the science and equipment Vault-Tec has provided us to make a city an oasis of civilization in the wasteland. NCR garrison weekly, manpower up, stability up, war support down, passive caps down, extra down, extra down. Okay. Surrounded by seemingly empty desert, Vault City is an oasis amongst the suffering wastes. Despite its beautiful appearance, the city is a corrupt pit of ethnocentric elitism and narcissism. Vault City is the most medically advanced faction in the wasteland, capable of cloning limbs and treating injuries that would be untreatable to others, but this knowledge remains sealed behind their walls. The former inhabitants of Vault 8 stand at the precipice, where they must decide the future of their city-state. Whether they continue to spread their name and infamy remains to be seen. The She has the same introduction as Reno, so I'm guessing it just hasn't been written. Ghosts of the Pacific. They have apparently access to oil. Oh, that's the oil rig, isn't it? Northern Frontier. That means that they have their alliance with the NCR. Arroyo. Here we go. Yeah, again. Nothing written. So, nothing about them. The 80s, the Devils of Utah. Have the 80s changed? I know they were updated in the Utah update, weren't they? 80s got a new leader. Ah, okay. Flagman! Ever since the NCR violently removed the 80s from Sacktown, they have stalked Utah more vigorously, their hatred for the False Republic growing as the years passed. Worshipping the I-80 is deeply rooted into their culture, and they strongly desire to reclaim the road. War will soon be upon the 80s, and their war bikes will roar across the wasteland. There is debate amongst the men as to which glorious conquest to undertake first. Shall they ride to Ruby Valley and finish what they started, reclaim the Holy Road from Vault City, or sack the decadent casinos of Reno? TV Town. I think this is new. I think she gets access to oil due to the tanker being in the harbour of San Francisco. Ah. Rig is Enclave, but I think the end of Fallout, they lose the rig. Don't they? Which is what Arroyo is all about. Or was that Fallout 2? I don't know. I have not played Fallout 1 and 2. 3 is where I started. 3 and 4. Oil rig blew up. There you go. Right, because Fallout 1 is the discovery of the wasteland transformation thing. Okay. TV Town, no information. The Sons of Karga, no information. The Desert Rangers, no information. The 215th, no information. I'm guessing that's an army regiment. Guardians, no information, and Eureka! Eureka's enduring presence is proof alone that miracles are possible. Driven to the edge of extinction by a Mirelurk invasion after the Great War, Eurekans struggled for generations to maintain a grip on their home. Yet while it has only been a few short decades since the postmasters expelled the invaders, Eureka has now begun to look outwards. The town itself has no interest in expansion, yet every nearby power does. Both Arroyo and the NCR will prove themselves to be existential threats in the coming years. Eureka, isn't that the town? Oh no, that's Jericho. Never mind. The Gek, that was it. One is about the Master Super Mutants. Aha. Okay, so we need to make a decision, seeing as I've already been streaming for time and we have not actually started playing yet. So who do we want to play as? Do we want to, first of all, let's come up with a list of like 5 different powers. So we know who these guys are. So I'm going to go back to the Great North because this is the new factions which people aren't going to be as familiar with. Hold on, hold on. Actually, no, don't hold on because I need to make a list. So NCR is clearly on that list. Okay, Roach King. Let me just go and bring up the poll system. Twitch. Dashboard. Yeah, we're doing a vote, but I need the 5 options to put into the vote. Why do you use stupid icons, Twitch? Just give me, you know, words. There we go, Mensch poll. That's the one I want. New poll. Which? Question mark. So we've got NCR. Is obviously one. Brotherhood of Steel, The Cause, Montana Chapter, Rock Purges. Oh, Roach King was a popular one earlier. And I think the Maya... what are they called? Farson. Which are the mole miners. Vault City, Enclave, Old Country. The Communist Computer, that is... Big Grass. I think. Yes. Big Grass. Arroyo, Enclave. But who's the Enclave? Which faction? MacArthur. Alright, so we've got 5 options here. Not finished, unfortunately, so I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, not doing MacArthur. Thank you. So far we've got NCR, Roach King, Farson, Big Grass. You know, I'm gonna... does she have content yet? Because she is one that's just interesting to me. Although they're going to have very limited options around them. Because they're kind of in the middle of the... she has some content? Not much, okay. What about the Western Brotherhood new guys? Lost Hills, that's the one. Western Brotherhood is done. Okay, so Lost Hills will be the last one. NCR, Roach King, Farson, Big Grass. You know, I'm going to take Farson out because I haven't actually seen anyone else talking about that. And then I'm going to put in Montana Chapter. I'm not going to do Arroyo because at some point I will play Fallout 1 and 2 and I don't want spoilers for those. The same way as I refuse to play as NCR or New Vegas until I'd actually play New Vegas. And I have now played it. So spoilers are less important. That's just me being me. Sorry. There are plenty of other options. No spoilers in Arroyo. Really? Well, here's the question. Who would it replace? NCR, Roach King, Montana Chapter, Big Grass, or Lost Hills? I can have 5 choices here. Where do we vote? I haven't pressed the button yet. Roach, Big Grass. Yeah, the cause could be interesting. Well, I'm going to get rid of Big Grass. I haven't seen as many options for him. Roach King was popular earlier when we were going through them. Okay, and Arroyo. Hopefully I spelled that right. We just don't have enough space for the cause. Sorry. Right, so here are the 5. We've got the NCR, the Roach King, Montana Chapter, Arroyo, and Lost Hills. We're going to make this a 2-minute vote because people seem to be rather passionate about this one. And I want to give you a chance to persuade each other of you being right. And the vote should now be up. So get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. You will find the vote at the top of the chat panel. If you're on mobile, it's there somewhere. If you're on PC, top of chat. So get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Yeah, once we're in game, we can take a look at various focus trees. That's not a problem. I just want to choose which nation to go in game with, because my laptop is slow, and it will take a while to load. By which you mean that you can affect the votes with bribes and democratic fervour. Exactly. So here you are going to see classic Mordred Viking democracy at play. Where the more you watch, the more points you get. The more points you get, the more you can influence the votes. So you got to get some of that looted gold so you can modify some of these votes. And anyway, while that is going on, I have a list of names that I need to read out. Let me just go and scroll down. Scroll, 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 scroll. I have no idea how far I need to scroll. Okay, I recognise some of those names. Board Thing, Gunmar, Green Lugnut, Comrade Merrill, Wellcop, Starkiller, thank you very much for the follows. The Wicked One coming in with a 7-month resub. Yes, been waiting for more of this mod. Excellent. Alpha Sloth, The Vestige, CA 2004, thank you for the follows. Ralinator coming in with a 16-month resub. Bepis Guy, Roman Republic, Shadow Nice. Caller of Crows, Daminius, Vok, thank you for the follows. Requin coming in with a 51-month resub. World Blues can only be a good thing. Heck yeah. Vok has subscribed with a new Prime sub. Welcome to the Maudlings. Trench, Major Mutant, 19 Cobra, Rise-Spire, Tormold, thank you very much for the follow. Syndrin, thanks for the bits. It's going to have disappeared completely though. Rel Cog Hunter, Skeleton, it's me, Jay, Doggy Doom, Casual Gamer, thank you for the follows. Luftwaffle and Tintuna, thank you very much for the follows with a 27-month, what a colourful map, and a 28-month respectively. Kazakh Indifferent Netrunner, Drunken Cosmonaut, Grump Roleplay, Creeper Nova, Generic Vader, Duoza, Manny, Critzy, Macanovo, A Bit of Every Game, The Gamers Coalition, Cadillac, The Mad Badger, Bog Dampson, Legionary Supero, Truly Transcend, Vans, Gaming ISD, Wyman, The Vulcan, Pope Loaf, Grison, Emma's, MVF on Emrys Jubakzawa, which is Witcher, Ros Kips, Burgerman, and Bughammer 40k, thank you very much for the follows. Anyway, wow, that was a really close vote. So, Aroip, which I just realised I misspelled, didn't get a huge amount of love there. Oh, good grief. Evil Lieutenant David with 106,000 channel points right there. God bless democracy indeed. And then Septima coming in with a 1,500 bit investment there as well. Thank you very, very much for that. And we have well over 1,000 votes here with 600 viewers. So I love democracy. So Arroyo came in last place with 5% of the vote. Lost Hills came in 4th place with 7. Roach King came in 3rd with a respectable 11. But NCR and Montana Chapter, both with a joint 38%. There is in fact only one vote separating these. One of them with 475 votes and the other with 476. And it sounds like the NCR has defeated Montana chapter, so we're going to be playing as the NCR. Okay, NCR it is. I didn't think they had a... Alright, we'll see how new they are. So one of the good things about the NCR is I am currently playing as the NCR in my multiplayer game, which is another thing because I've never played as them before. So lore-wise, I'm not going to have a clue what's different because multiplayer you don't have time to read stuff. In terms of the layout of the focus tree, I'll actually be somewhat familiar because recent memory. I'm also interested as to where exactly these channel points went. So Arroyo got 52,100 bits. Lost Hills got 20,000 and no bits. Roach King got 108,000 and no bits. Bloody hell. Montana chapter, 392,000 channel points. With legal drug dealer putting in 100,000. And then NCR with 403,000 channel points. This came down to the channel points. Montana chapter got 1,800 bits. Bloody hell, you guys. With Evil Lieutenant David with 106,000. Impressive. Very, very impressive. Alright, let's go to other country. Select that. NCR. Northern Frontier, the Treaty of New Vegas. Vault City Garrison, Brotherhood Hegemony. And we're going to be playing as Average Joe. When is the multiplayer Old World Blues game? This is something we've been doing on Friday. If you are interested in participating in Old World Blue games, because I'm fairly sure that this is going to be an ongoing thing, especially because this is going to be out soon, TM, head over to my Discord. If somebody could put a link to the Discord in chat, that would be fantastic. And just go to the Heart of Iron 4 multiplayer section, where I am sure people will be looking to introduce you to that. Because like I said, we started one on Friday, but I suspect that we may well start a new one soon. Okay, so I'm going to close that because that's just helpy stuff. And somebody wanted me to zoom out and see the map, so there you go. You have it for 3, 2, 1. I'm going to click on the focuses. Alright, so NCR. This does not... Oh no, it is different. Already. Because you got the motion and no confidence, then choice between Kimball, Hayes and Allgood. With Kimball having by... Oh, sorry, with Hayes having by far and away the most... Oh no, this is a different section, never mind. Federal troopers to the hub. And over here we've got the Bear Roars, which is when they go to war. Time erodes all beauty. Which I do think has been expanded too. The State of Disunion. Ruling party are the elites. As long as we don't fall into chaos. So NCR into chaos. Sounds like a civil war. Okay, so they have icons depending on who went into power, which basically shows who does what. Which is useful. So the blue bear, red bear... Oh no, it's blue bear, purple bear, red bear, angry bear. Crush the rising dragon, the wise dragon, so I'm guessing, yeah, that's she. Ain't no business like she business. Friends in Reno, rapid expansion. Empire of Liberty. Yeah, the art for this is really good. I like that they've got the unifying icons. That's really helpful to show you at a glance like which paths you can go down. That's really good. Color coded to fit the ruling power and angry bear for anarchy. Background is very dark. That's... Can I fix that? I can fix it on my own screen. Because yes, it is pretty dark. Trying to think. Don't know where display is displayed. Display settings, there it is. I have no idea if this is changing how things look for you. It is currently at 100% brightness, but I don't think that changes in... Oh no, maybe it does. Well, the background is basically black anyway. There ain't anything on the background. When we're done looking at NTR, can we see the Mojave chapter? Yes, we can do that. Okay, so one of the things I'm noticing is missing immediately is the rebuilding focuses. Gone are the hub and the Dayglow and all of that. Shady Sands. So this is all politics now. Because it used to be the big decisions like where do you build up first. Lost but not forgotten, so that's if Mojave is lost. Mojave affair is if you're fighting against the Caesar's Legion. Sweet success, loaded for the bear. Different options there. Empire of Liberty. NCR falls into chaos, so this is the anarchist tree. Friends in Reno. Oh no, sorry, not NCR falls into chaos. I wonder if there's a separate anarchist tree. Because these are all blocked by NCR falls into chaos. Oh, that might be why while the NCR is in chaos. There you go. Oh jeez, it goes down a long way. What's this? Electoral deadlock. Kimball's lame duck address. Political void. Ah, yeah, so this is the anarchist stuff. Californian crisis, the revanchists versus Murphy Most Foul. Dissolve the committee, secure the NCR. That's a military junta, I suspect. And then we've got the anarchists. Yeah, Californian crisis does not have the NCR falls into chaos. So this is the anarchist tree. If everything goes wrong, then you lose out on the top bits. And this is basically leading to this. And then we've got fate in New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, Department of External Affairs, State Department, Arroyo, Vault City, Brotherhood, Hubologist, League of Their Own, reprogramming or deprogramming the Legion, Followers of the Apocalypse in Government, protecting the Boneyard, Brahmin herds, State of Disunion, more the merrier, good man needs guns, Congress in exile, sending the sheriffs. I'm just reading off names because there's just too much to cover here. Okay, so some of you wanted to see the Mojave chapter. Wasteland's Last Great Mind, Journey to the Mojave, Children Playing with Bombs, Testing the Bear, Tend to Your Business Could Make You Care, Lucky Old Son, Victory at Sunburst, Helios Citadel, Hidden Valley, Neck of the Colorado, I guess depending on how well you've done. Yes. Integrating Mojave, Elijah's Ambition. Mojave chapter's old, so why did you want me to look at Mojave chapter? Or did you mean Hidden Valley? Lost Hills, rather. Hidden Valley, of course, being over there. Fateful Bullet, Exodus, Words of Power, The Chains That Bind, The Knight and the Bear, The Paladins, Empty Suits, Memories of the Fallen, Long Range Communication, Long Range Research, Elder Schemes, New Reforms, Our Right, Scavenging, Greater Reforms, Guardian Brotherhood Maxim Chapter, Montana Chapter, Gulf Expedition, Midwest Expedition, Texas Expedition, Lions Expedition, or Leons. Preparing for the ceasefires to end the ceasefire. Dominion over the wasteland, coast of California, airways of California, future attained. Integrating chapters. Oh boy. Appalachia, East, Maxon, Gulf, Mojave, Midwest, Nevada, San Francisco, Montana, Washington, and Alamo. The Mexican monstrosity going after supercomputer stuff. Ad Victoriam. Lost Hills becomes known as the Brotherhood of Steel. So that's once you've unified everything. So I think we're now kind of... Up to now there's been like regional unifications. Now we've gone for like the entire half of America with the Brotherhood of Steel, which I'm guessing is preparing for going further east. Where you've gone from regional to like... Well, regional to state level to super state. New California Republic, remove Lost Hills, NCR, tension. So is that just one option or is that the option? What does it take to get here? This is all... Oh no, this is preparing for the ceasefires to end. Right war at the right time. Contingency, guarantee the safety of Maxon. Okay, so you can stay with the NCR with this one, or you can go against the NCR with this one or this one. And you can just nuke yourself if you think you're about to lose. And this is all the tech stuff. So yeah, playing as them would be interesting. Cool. Roach King. Roach King was over here. There he is. So remember, the Roach King starts with a lack of everything penalty, which is actually one of the reasons why I think this would be interesting, because you are starting as a serious underdog. Roach War, Roach Authority, Roach to Victory, Roach King of the Brave. Does every... Okay, I was going to say, does every focus have the name Roach in it somewhere? Vault War. Roach King will attempt to breach Vault 37. Oh, interesting. So once you've done the Vault War, the Roach King will attempt to breach Vault 37 and attempt to gain control of the Vault's water pump. Vault Tech Security will be trying to repel those attacks and push the Roach King back. If the Roach King takes control of Grand Forks, he will succeed in the attack and Vault Tech Security will crumble without its overseer. If Vault 37 pushes the Roach King back to Grafton, the Roach King will flee east, abandoning the region entirely. I wonder if that's a actual war or a border skirmish. I suspect that's probably a border skirmish. With the Roach King's death, the once pacified Rad Roaches of the north arise from their slumber and reawoken their feral instincts. Time will tell how long the wasteland will last. Oh, this is probably hidden focus trees right here. So this is if he succeeds in breaching the vault, this is if he fails to breach the vault, and this is if he dies. Yeah, we'll look at Three Rivers. I have a feeling that this stream is slowly but surely becoming let's just look at the focuses stream. One great roach forwards, thrown for a king, northern roaches. Church crashing. Oh, Church of the Silo. I thought that might have been against Canaan, but it's not. The Crown Jewel. Whoa, jeez. You have to finish the... It's in the shape of a roach. That's amazing. So you have to finish this tree to get the Crown Jewel. I wonder if that will then open up new focuses, or if that's it. I would imagine it probably does. Caleb Kurt, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate that. Yo, this is insane. I agree, this is insane. What a tiny tree. Yeah, because the tree is so small, I suspect that there's probably more bits. Alright, we wanted to take a look at the Three Rivers. Who is a bit beefier. Protect the weak, defend the rights, build the land together, above which shine the northern lights, the maple leaf forever. Crack down on the rural unrest, negotiate with the field workers, complete land reform, free navy, army, aviation club. Because I did notice that they have some massive penalties there. Non-existent Air Force to inexperienced Air Force. So they can recover that. And in fact, it looks like they get a positive Air Force. Old World Blues. So they got the Wings of Freedom, which is led to by going down the air wing path. Oh! So you got the by air power, you've got the Navy and Army power, and then you've got land reform, so economic power. And then these are mutually exclusive for whichever path you want to specialise in. That's interesting. I like that there's one just based on the Air Force. Like, if you have a good Air Force, you can do this. Yeah, we'll get to Arroyo. River Trade. Twin Lakes, welcome back. I'm guessing this is... I was guessing this is development, but no, it's just industry. And coring stuff. And then we've got the Reconvene the Council. Lucky Draw versus the Second Coalition. So this is basically the Iron Chancellor. So you got Communist Canada or Friendly Canada. And then going after Manitoba, which I'm guessing is like their end goal. Or mid-game goal. Whoa! Cable cut! Can we say Arroyo? You can say Arroyo, sure. Any idea when this releases? Yes. But I'm not allowed to tell you. All I can say is soon, TM. Alright, let's go and take a look over here and go to the She. Yes, we're going to click on the She right now. Journey to the East, Outlaws of the Desert Margin. Dream the Bear's Chamber. The Sea Shanty. Big Trouble in Little California. Center of the community. Wasteland settlers arrive. Establish trade routes. So this isn't increasing development at all, which I would have expected it to do. This is how you know he works at Paradox. The left part is generic. Oh yeah, erecting the palisade is generic, you're right. So the She bit is this bit. Alright, so next up, what should we look at? Let's go and take a look at... I wonder, what should we go and take a look at? I haven't quite decided yet. Alright, Arroyo. It's tiny! There's nothing here, you won't see that. Nothing to see here. So let's go and take a look at... Oh, the hate is flowing already. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Quest for the Holy Geck. Reaching Vault 13, the Enclave oil rig. Doctor from San Francisco, Vault 13's young one. Humble warrior of Arroyo. Arroyo's tree expands. I guess that. I love how they just don't give you any idea of what's happening at all. It's just like, yeah, there might be things here. Maybe. Navarro territories, yes. That's these guys. Generic. Completely generic. There was somebody else over here. I wanted to see... Where was it? So you were saying that MacArthur has nothing. This is the Enclave. Oh no, they do have some. Right, you were saying it was incomplete. So the Enclave has some stuff. This is MacArthur. Can we check deadline in the mines they have? They're like Ambernard Wharves. Yes, we can check that. That's a very good point, actually. Can I show Twin Mothers? Has Twin Mother changed? Divide may be something there's so much foreshadowing in New Vegas about it. That's true. Rebuilding America today, from a base into a home. The first families: Montana Patriot, Gibbonsville Outpost, Chicago reinforcements. Slice of heaven. So this is definitely hearkening to Chicago having some stuff. Check Eureka, it's below Arroyo. Yes, Eureka had some stuff. As soon as I remember where Twin Mothers are, they're near Lanius, there they are. And yes, I'll check the rock Purges. Where's Eureka? Yeah, we've already looked at Arroyo. Arroyo's focus tree is hidden. Not much to show. Eureka's in California. Why were you telling me to go to Twin Mothers then? Oh, was that the thing near the divide? No, that's Hopeville. Right, so the divide, do they have anything? No. Above Navarro. Ah, Eureka, gotcha. Okay, Eureka! Desolation. Pirates, drunks and whores. The Granite Company. Contact the She. Salvage operations. So what's up with Eureka? Led by Portmaster Smith. Oh, they're a naval power. I misread that when I was reading out about Eureka. I was calling him the Postmaster. Mercenaries. Mercenaries and boats. Organisation up, division attack up, defence up, max volunteer divisions. They're like the free fighters. That's cool. Study air designs. Modify scavenging. Identifying threats. The fearsome bear against the Goliath. Or you can join the NCR as them. Destroy the NCR. A little slice of paradise. Guns, germs, or steel. Super mutant, Cordell, or Olivia's pragmatism. Interesting. Gunrunners, Carson Mansion, Old Town Manufacturing. Roll on the coast. Bar Harbor Bonanza. Oh, I see. So you're sending volunteers to the bandits, and then you get paid. That's cool. That should probably be done through decisions, because then you can apply them at any time. Mercenary expansion bound for Mexico. Oh, this might be the diplomacy system, so you can actually talk to those factions who are further away. That's kind of interesting. Is the stream supposed to be 720? Yes, unfortunately, because I'm doing this on a laptop. Just reality of my situation at the moment, because I'm live from a hotel in Stockholm. Any additions to Troll Warren? Don't know. Check the bees. Not the bees! Mosquito, wasp, bumblebee, Nordicon, yellow jacket or ant, termite, bumblebee. Generic. Although, what was that national focus? The beehive never sleeps. Are these Cazadors? Fierce Protector. Blood Pact. They do have little unique things going on here. Dead Husk. Ooh, massive penalties. Oh, Nordicon Intranet. So these are... Ah, I get it. This is a AI that's gone a bit bonkers. Broken Administrator. So the Mosquito, the Yellow Jacket, the Wasp, the Bumblebee, the Ant, and the Termite are aspects of Nordicon. Check the baggers. They're in Colorado above the hangdogs. Baggers above the hangdogs. Hangdogs are a big faction. I should see them from here. There's the baggers. I saw the baggers. Oh, there's the hangdogs. Saw the baggers first. No. Generic. Right. What's the other one that I wanted to see? It was the underground guys. Deadline. Ah, no focus. They look like zombies. The Faceless Horde. Now I really want to see something about these guys. Because that's interesting. We still haven't seen First Son. Where's that? Vault 37. Actually, let's take a look at Vault 37 first. With Overseer Thomas. Vault-Tec calling. Better life underground. Meeting your Overseer. Trouble in paradise. Crack down on the protests. Allow the demonstrations. Robots buried deep. Autonomous industry. Fate of Vault 37. Captive audience. Or Vault-Tec maintenance check. Enforced happiness. Yeah, we're all so happy here. Absolutely nothing going wrong. Robo brains? What robo brains? Am I still looking happy enough? I hope I am. Are you a split personality? Can you go one or the other every time? So maintenance versus captive audience, then start from scratch versus saving mankind, then scientific devotion versus master of detection, because why would it be showing both trees otherwise? Interesting. And yeah, Vault 37 can be taken out by Roach King if Roach King gets Grand Forks. That's pretty close. Oh, but if they lose Grafton. Yeah, that's definitely a border skirmish right there. No, sorry, it's not a border skirmish because they have to lose actual territory, not just the fight. So that is an actual war between those two. Interesting. Neutral zone, Steinbach. Dwarves? In my Fallout? Oh, these guys have to get a focus. You can't just provoke me with a nation called Gimli, based in the Forgehold of Gimli. with a sigil, which is an anvil. Go to the den. Check the den. Are the Wasteland Desert Rangers still a faction on the map? Yes, they are. They are much reduced now, with more stuff going on around them. I don't know enough about their focus tree to say if it's changed. I think it probably has. Oh, if the Desert Rangers are here, are the new Rangers in Colorado? Because that was Wasteland 3. Gimli as in Gimli, son of Gloin. Yes. Show off new Reno. Has new Reno changed? Is this the updated Old Wood Blues? It is indeed. Rangers no longer were based on Wasteland. It's sad is to say there are some Wasteland references in Wyoming. Oh, okay. The Purge. Chief Thad the Immortal becomes a Field Marshal. Vault-Tec calling. Taking the next step. Rainbow Confederation, Ghoul Marriage. White Pawn, Family, Salvatores. New Gang in Town, Broken Ideals. Mercenaries. The Queen of Reno. Oh, the Van Graffs. All roads lead to Reno. Loose Ends. Designs on the den and organic farming with expansionism. Can I play a bit? I can, but people keep on asking me to see new focuses, so I'm going through the focuses at the moment. Yeah, I've never played as new Reno, so I can't see if they've changed, but it sounds like they have. Den. Right, where the heck are the den? Don't just say den, tell me where they are. Top left of Reno. Ah, the den. I gotcha. Legacy of the biggest little cities. Support equipment cost down. A Den of Wickedness. The origin of the Mordino family. Mordino expansion. Too big for the biggest little town. Den's development. Best garage in Oregon. Mordino's return to Oregon. Oh, sorry, return to Reno. Rebecca's Californian Dream. The Chosen Den. Commonwealth of Northern Nevada. Freedom for slaves. Our own weapon. More military. Expansionism. Prepare for war with the Republic. Threaten the Republic. More mercenaries. So the den's basically just weapon runners then, I imagine. Could be interesting. The den is part of Reno. Gotcha. Does TV Town and Protectron Security Hub have anything going on? Yeah, I know I've seen them. Huzzah! Protectron Security Hub. Blood Red. No. Vanilla. And what was the other one? TV Town. I think TV Town does. Yep. Confronting the Director, The Way of Things, Suburban Life at an Affordable Rate, Dealing with the Robo-Scorpions, Emerald Heights, Sandman Stranglehold, Confronting the Director. Site 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Utopia. Utopia's reach, the path of now and forever. Shepherd's mercy. Treasures of the first runners. A new sport, splatterball. Abbey of Runners, preparing the abbey, choosing a venue. So yeah, they have quite a lot going on. Guardians. Oh, no, they do. Down on a lock, rumours of the old world, treasures of TV town. Scavenging. Coming storm, establishing a foothold. Glock stockpile, junk rounds. Mission white red. Son of Karga and the 215ths. Oh, I should click on 215ths as well to see what they are. Citadel repairs. Potential initiates among us. Advanced recruitment strategies. Guardians, are they in the Citadel? Yes, they are. Which used to be Desert Ranger capital. Huh. And 215th. These were the combat engineers? I'm trying to remember my wasteland lore here. Down on the lock, rumours of the old world. This is not any different. So it looks like these guys all share the same. Actually, no, that's not true. This top bit's the same. No, these are the same. Wars of Jericho. That's going after Canaan. Tracks of the 80s. So yeah, definitely more integrated into stuff going on around here. Sons of Karga. Same again. But yeah, there are some differences. Like this is Revenge against Arroyo. Vault City. So the top bits are shared, the bottom bits aren't. How much content does this preview have? Quite a lot. 215th of the Powder Gangers from Fallout Van Buren. Are you sure? Because if the Guardians are based on the Citadel, which is still Desert Rangers, I would have thought that this was the combat engineers, because the whole story of the Desert Rangers was you had prisoners and soldiers coming together. Great Khan refugees. There's no mention of combat engineers, so you might be right. Sons of Karga must be rig remnants. Sounds like that. Karga was the first chosen one of Arroyo, from what I recall. Aha! Wanted to do something original instead of just copying Wasteland. Fair enough. Alright, so I still haven't found the mole miners. Where are they? Uranium City. Glowing Rage. Generic. Prince Albert's commissioned privateers. Please tell me you're actually on a river. You are. Ah, not mercenaries, but they certainly could be. Oh, what's that? Factories. Just a different icon. Controlling Duck Lake. Oh yeah, you're on a huge river network actually, and you would lead to this. Now does that lead to Great Lakes? No? Yes. Yes it does. By a very roundabout way. But you could theoretically get the privateers in Great Lakes. Cargo was a previous chosen one from Fallout 2 that was supposed to constantly harass you through the game, but he was cut from the game in the end. Aha. Right, still haven't found that one faction that I'm still looking for. Also, Manitoba. Considering these are the big rival to Three Rivers, do they have content? Not yet, but I'm guessing they will. I have a feeling that Kingdom of Manitoba is going to be one of the big powers in this region. Marshall Republic, someone was asking about them earlier. Don't think they have anything, no. Montana chapter, did we look at them already? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Patroclus' charge, the Sisters of Steel, family matters. Fort Verity bunker. Letting Thrift get to work. I'm guessing that their tree changes if the Sisters of Steel come into power. Oh no, I think it goes... I don't know. But there's definitely Sisters of Steel references, which is what all of these are. Trust in the Sisterhood. So yes, the Montana chapter has a tree. MacArthur is incomplete. Okay, still haven't found that one faction. Who was it he was supposed to fight? Mormon. I thought he was against Vault 37 as well. Or was he against Rock Purges and MacArthur? Speaking of which, Rock Purges, they have stuff. Because the Rock Purges hate the old country. Eternal Quest of the Pure. Cannot ever recruit mutants. Legacy of Vault 100. Acclimatizing to the west, tensions rise. War for Vault 100. Against the Whiteout. Picking it back up. Reunited at long last. They core everything the old country had, so these two are basically embroiled in a war to the death. Damned to be the wicked. Scourge of Spokane, and let's play ball. Has supply changed? I've seen railways, so I would imagine so. Oh, in fact, they're already there. If you're looking for the moment, it might be easier to go to the menu and start at them and then go back to what you wanted to play. Possibly, but I'm still determined to try and find them, because I'm also finding other interesting stuff. But I might have to do that because I'm running out of places to look. What were they called? The Sun? Not Sons of Karga, not Maxon. Farson, there they are. Farson. Next to Lone Tree. The Steppes of Wyoming. Alton Borges' Legacy. War in Wyoming. 16 tons. Fires upon the hills. The Fields of Wyoming. Harvesting the Nuka-Cola Factory. War goal against Ouroboros. Old Bones, Dry Blowers and Lone Tree. Down with the Darkness. Gain claims on all of Colorado, Montana or Utah. AdTech Mini Nuke. They get nukes. Red Glare Rocket Launcher. Highland Watch, that was the other one. or one of the other ones. There they are. Baron's Eyrie. The Baron's Elite. Organisation, Defence, Justify War Goal, Baron's Way. Do they have stuff? No, they do not. They just have a bunch of things for themselves. Highland Watch, though, these are the Cowboys and the Indians on the same team. And their starting thing is exactly the same as the Far Sun. Oh no, except for the middle. So the two prongs on the sides are the same, but the middle is different. Roll in Rangers and the Arapaho Braves. Roll in Arapaho Federation or just the Cowboys. Alright, so, NCR. Let's actually, play some of the game now. I think we've covered the big requests so far. So, California Republic. Let's go and begin with the national focus. A founding myth. When Vault 15 opened in 2097, its dwellers emerged to a changed world. Equipped as they were with a Gek, they set about founding Shady Sands, a fledgling settlement soon to become a beacon in the wasteland. Life wasn't easy, however. And then technologies. Have any of these changed, I wonder? Yes. Horses! Requires... Okay, so you have to actually start with horses. But now you can upgrade them. Riot gear. Yeah, suppression stuff. Special forces stuff is here. Melee weapons, regular weapons. Rad roaches. So this is what the Roach King gets to use, I guess. Is Hoover Dam still OP? Probably. Support stuff. I did notice the rocket launchers. I think they've been there a while, but they were new for me when I was playing. That stuff all looks the same. Vehicles. Have these been moved to basic? Yes, because trade convoys used to be intermediate. I'm fairly sure that the basic line is new. Like, the technologies aren't, but now you can at least upgrade your recon and your medical support and stuff like that if you give them bikes. And then you can motorize if you're in an intermediate vehicular tech. Oh, mutually exclusive. Motorized versus mechanized. That's new. Wow, massive boost to hit points for vehicles. Blimey. But it's interesting because you can go motorcycles, then salvage trucks, then wasteland cars if you wanted to. Except if you want the end tier, then you basically have to make a choice, but that is under sophisticated, so not everybody's going to have that. Yeah, vehicle tree is completely different. And robotics also has basic. It used to just be automation, but now you can get basic scrap bots too. And Protectrons and Mr. Handys are also mutually exclusive, which I think does make sense. You can always get the heavy lifters regardless of which path you go. Doctrines. No change. Air power. No change. I think. Except I feel like sophisticated's been expanded. Nothing changed, okay. Navy. Have they made the Navy less complicated? That is going to be the big question here. No. No, they haven't. This is still completely bonkers, over-expanded. Navy's for the later updates, gotcha. Tool scavenging. This does not look like it's changed. No. Engineering also has not changed. And then reward tax are basically just where they store special things. So it looks like we are sophisticated in... sorry, we're advanced... What's that one called? We're intermediate in everything and sophisticated in nothing. Nuclear jet aircraft. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, let's see if... Hello? Okay, can't access the caravan screen. That's not good. I should probably also choose some technologies to research. So, starting with the classics. Give me that one. Get me that one. Get me... that one. And oh, you need the special companies to do this. So I actually start with maintenance support but not logistics for some reason. Which are these? I'm going to start on gliders. Production cost of this equipment will double in the production screen upon researching it. It's tricked the AI into researching plain text. Okay. But yeah, that's something I did notice, is that recon planes are ludicrously expensive. I wonder if that's changed. Oh yeah, doctrines are a thing. Good point. I forget that they exist still. I'll stick with conventional warfare. Because doctrines are also in here. Based on experience. Check the Legion focuses. Has the Legion changed? Expedition to Blackfoot. Janus, face of Caesar. Malpe, legate. Caesar, son of Mars. New icons. So it's had a facelift. Oh yeah, the battle for Hoover Dam. Kind of an important one. If there be a cause, the cult of Vulcan. Monster of the East. Cult of Mars, a god among men. Icons are cool. I really like the unified styling that they have to really hammer home what area of the tree those focuses are rather than just having the same background. That's a really good change. Huzzah! Said it once, I'll say it again, the new graphics are fire. I agree, the new graphics are fantastic. Reservation has a new focus. Legion slave trade. Nope. Generic. Checklanius. You'll have to tell me if it's changed. It's not got the new styling, so I'm going to guess no. Will we ever unpause? I don't know. People keep on asking me to check focuses. Alright, so next thing I want to do is upgrade my industry in a couple of places. I usually go to level 8. Because I know that NCR has a bunch of focuses. No, it used to have a bunch of focuses. I can't say it has or has not got a thing, because I don't know if it has or has not got a thing. Infra. So yeah, I can go to level 8 fairly safely. Man, they've removed a whole bunch of the construction things. Or else they've just unified them in one or two places. There's a bunch. But yeah, I think I can basically go to level 8 in the big cities. Although, do I actually want to do that? Is there a construction penalty like there is in vanilla? No, so I may as well just build to vanilla. Oh, yes there is. Oh, yes there is. Okay, that's changed. This used to be 3 tiers, now there's 6. Roaring economy plus 35% military factory. Wow. So I would need a state of emergency, or I need to get rural revitalization, I think. Proposed Rural Revitalization Act. Where is that? There it is. But that would kind of suggest that the different leaders have different things. So, for example, roaring economy. How does one get the roaring economy? Way down here. One of the following must be true. From many one, more victorious, dreams of the old world, all goods inaugural address or Kimball's inaugural address. So basically somebody needs to get elected. Means going with one of these 3 as opposed to one of the outliers. No anarchy. Let's recheck all the focus trees for completion's sake. Ha ha ha. All goods can change the economy law after the vote of no confidence. Kimball does it after the election. Aha. Glad they added Manitoba to this update. My hometown's in Three Rivers Republic. Nice. I wonder if it's possible to have a new president without the Civil War now. I think so. Okay, construction stuff. So, I think I want just a little bit of everything. Guns I'm already making. Now we'll put the trade convoys at the top, so if you don't forget to build those. Let's get more bikes because they count as motorized. Then otherwise, I think mostly just guns. Lots and lots and lots of guns. Something like this. Perfect. Boats! I think for now I'm just going to go with regular old convoys. Build up my capabilities a bit.
Hey. Yeah?
Double check the army. Didn't miss anyone. Good stuff. Let's have you guys drilling. Air Force, don't got one. Navy. Oh, the Navy's shrunk. Used to start with a bunch more ships than this. Has the Washington Brotherhood focus tree been expanded? No, it has been overhauled in terms of graphics, if I remember correctly. Oh, what's a really cool one? Because yeah, I can't hear the music either, so... Apparently just hadn't started. There we go. Now we got music. Cool. Okay, you wanted to know about decisions. Begin a scavenging program, please do. Clamp down on autonomy, managing our subjects. Exploit the Mojave territories, exploit Navarro territories, development projects to restore various places. Draw up our plans, battle for Hoover. Organization relations with the various people. Presidential declarations. We can go after New Reno if the gangers spurn us, apparently. Lost Hills diplomacy. Rally support. Seek appeasement. Or we can prepare battle plans. Interactions with the followers. We can disable all of these. Which I'm guessing... Nothing happens until the start of the mod, so may as well just go... Oh, I don't know. Am I ready to do this? Do we actually want to unpause? Yes, she has a half a tree. This bit's new, this bit's familiar.